if you're looking for a way to instantly get major power gains on your EcoBoost Mustang, there are multiple different tuning companies. The foremost being Cobb, then Ford Racing actually making their own tune, and others. The Livernois tuner appears to be the same device as the Ford Racing device, and their output numbers and dyno sheets were respectable. You can expect for a stock Mustang EcoBoost about a 60 horsepower gain and 60 foot-pound-feet of torque gain at the crank, which is about 50 and 50 to the wheels, respectively. So after doing some research, I decided to go with them over some of the other off-the-shelf tunes that are on the market. Here we have the unboxing experience. The device itself is touchscreen, which is kind of cool. Again, it looks identical to the one from Ford Performance. And I know that because I bought one of the units from Ford Performance and then realized that it could not be changed to work with my car. They give you very thorough instructions here. I'm not going to read them all, but basically you're going to start by going to the Livernois Performance website. You're going to download the software here, My Calibrator Touch software. Once this downloads, you're going to extract the file, of course, and install the executable file here. Finish the setup, and I did not change the root directory where it was going. I just followed all the prompts and hit next. Once it finished installing, it created a shortcut on the desktop, which I then opened. I then plugged in the device, and the first thing it prompts you to do is to register it, so you're going to need to put your contact information in. It's going to ask you for updates, and you're going to have to click through these updates potentially multiple times, especially since these devices are now a few years old. All the updates have to be added after the fact. So just keep clicking through, and this error right here was not a problem. I just turned off the device by unplugging it and then plugging it back in again, and everything worked just fine. But you see it shows a little error. Once I did plug it back in, I hit update a few more times, and the funny thing was you can keep hitting the button and it will do a quick load bar and do nothing. And you'll see that the version number on the actual My Calibrator software will not change. I think mine was 2.07 was the final version. So it'll load back up and it will be recognized by the software. So you're going to have to open that software first, then have this thing going. I should have said the version number was 2.207 as the final update. And it will basically just, once you've finished updating, it will upload the factory tune of the car. We'll get to that, but finish the updates. Now we're going to go back out to the car. We're going to make sure that all the accessories are turned off, that nothing is plugged in that doesn't need to be plugged into the car, and take your leaving with your foot off the brake. You're going to go ahead and plug the device in. It's under the left side of the driver's footwell here, and then we're going to plug the device in, and then we're going to go ahead and push the start button, keeping our foot off the brake. So you just want it to go into accessory mode. These numbers right here, you should take a picture of. You're going to need the engine number, the Strat and the SW at the bottom. The middle number, you're not going to need that because, or unless you have an automatic transmission, it won't show a code because mine's a manual. Then you're going to go ahead and hit start, save the stock cal, and all these lights will come on. Your brake lights will turn on and stay on for some reason the whole time. And this took 10 minutes, so you can probably just walk away. I just hung out in the car and waited for it to finish so I could show you guys. But some of these go faster than others, and this is a real loading screen. It's not fake. It's not going to load up almost like it's almost done to make you think it's going faster and then creep to the end. It just churns its way through, honestly. So this final step is to just turn the vehicle off for 3 seconds and then hit back on the screen of the tuner. Now we're going to take the device back inside, turn on the software again, and plug it in. And automatically it's going to upload that factory tune. Next, you're going to go on to Livernois' website again and to the support tab, instructions and downloads, and then you're going to fill out the tune request form. This is how they keep track of who can and cannot tune these things. You're going to need those numbers that you recorded, the Strat, the SW number, and you may need the transmission code if you have an automatic transmission. You'll need to specify your octane preference as well. You're going to get an email in a few days, and they'll let you know you're ready to go. Go ahead and turn the software back on, plug that same device back in again, and it will automatically download the new tune. And you'll see here in a second that it will show 2 different items in this window below. So you'll see the stock tune is still there, as well as the performance tune, if that's what you requested. You're going to have to then go back outside with this device. You can now unplug it. Okay, so we're back in the vehicle. Turn off everything. Don't touch anything. Don't open the doors. Battery's charged. So we're going to go ahead and turn the key to the run position here. So I've already plugged the device in, and we're going to go ahead and turn the key to the run position here. Turn the air off here, so I'll run the battery down. Okay, showing full accessory power active. Fine. And this just restarted. That's okay. All right, so after this, it says select programming from the main option. It says turn ignition on, do not start. Ignition is on, but not started. Select preloaded tunes right here. No, that's not what it says. It says performance cal. So we're going to do that. It's probably what they want. And that appears to be the tune. And then it says touch and drag to select the desired tune. Does not, but I'm going to touch that. And it says continue. Yes. This could take a while, probably. Of course, the last one took about 10 minutes to complete to record the original fuel map. So I'm going to do what this says and not touch anything and cut to when it's done. So, of course, the Christmas tree show is happening again. This display just shut off. Some things are turning on and off. I noticed the other thing was the brake lights will light up even though my foot is not on the brake. So, all normal apparently. And it is already at 3, 4, so this is going faster. Okay, key off for 3 seconds. Definitely been long enough here. And everything is looking normal. Looks like we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. Actually, I'll leave it plugged in. Shouldn't hurt anything. And just see what happens the first time. Put the clutch in here. Let's see if there's any check engine lights. Nope, we're looking good. Inlet air temperature, 101 degrees. It was about 60 some degrees when I first parked the car. Okay. Otherwise, we're looking good. So that's how you do the Livernois tune. Basically, they're going to deliver the module to you. You're going to plug that into the car and let it record all the original fuel mapping and make a copy of the ECU. That took 10 minutes. And then, of course, you're going to plug that into the computer, install that application, upload the copy, and then 3 days later, Livernois will send you an email notification saying go ahead and plug your device in. You're going to plug that Livernois device back into your computer, and it will just go ahead and automatically update, and you'll see the new tune. And then take that device back out to the car, plug it in, let it program. So that part, the programming took about 1 minute to complete, and the various updates that were needed on the device originally, a couple of minutes each. So all in all, it was a very smooth process. A lot of little steps that was a little bit intimidating at first, but Livernois was very responsive. When I called, it only took them usually a few minutes for somebody to pick up the phone. So the emails were also pretty easy to understand, and I think the bang for your buck that you're getting out of a tune like this is absolutely worth it. I did the same thing on my Saab, and I would never look back. That's why I've only had this car for a couple of months, but went right ahead and did the tune, because if you have a car and you are trying to get some power gains out of it, a turbocharged car that is, these are 100% worth it. It's just, any other options are going to be a lot more costly and a lot more time consuming and may or may not get you the results that you're looking for. You should definitely give it a shot. I hope that video, this video helped you understand how the process works. And I wanted to cover everything. Sorry if it was a bit long-winded, but I definitely recommend you guys looking at this. Definitely recommend Livernois. They've been working with all of the domestic brands for many, many years and have a lot of dyno results and racing to prove that. And there are a lot of brands out there. Cobb is the biggest one. Of course, Cobb has their own tune for the car, but Cobb is a little bit more expensive. It's not a Ford specific tune, it's Cobb's own in-house tune. They've done stuff for import cars for ages, but if you're looking for something One thing that I believe is that the Ford ProCal 4 device, it appears to be identical to the one that Livernois produces. Livernois claims that they produce their module in-house fully. And I asked them if they also produce the Ford device because it's basically identical in appearance. And they would not confirm or deny that. But the fact is, the Ford tune that you can get through Ford Performance, the device itself looks absolutely identical. The menu system and operating system appear to be identical. So my guess is Livernois is probably the one that's actually producing it for Ford Motor Company, but can't prove that. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you have any questions, and I'll be posting a video review of the results of this tune and how it operates on the car. Thanks.